Wednesday afternoon to welcome one of our original presenters with us, Isha Casagrande. And even more exciting is our new partnership with Isha, which I'm going to let Isha explain and totally take away. But we are just super thrilled, as always, to have you joining us and very excited for our new partnership. As we say, we've always got new adventures going on at Girls Night Live. And we're so happy to have you joining us and everyone joining us. So Isha, I will let you take the spotlight, literally.
Fabulous. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday, or as I call it, Wardrobe Wednesday. That is what I have called it for years and years, and super excited to be here. I'm in Reno, Nevada. Let me know in the chat where you guys are all coming from. Oh, I like the OG. I like that. I like that title. I'm in Reno, Nevada, and today is like one of the first nice days that we have here. And I heard it's like that on the East Coast. So let's just get through this, like get this hot and heavy, because it is that time of year when we don't really know what to wear. But before I get into all of that, just real briefly, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit more as we go on, I am so excited to have this partnership with Girls Night Live. If you have been here for a long time, you know that this like saved lives. This really, really did. Not me personally, but the team that put all of this together. And now we've come up with this new partnership that you guys are going to be so excited about. It is something that we've been working so hard on. So make sure you are following Girls Night Live on all social media and that you're checking every single one of those emails that you get sent, because as Andrea said, you never know what you might get, because we like to change things up and have a lot of fun here. So, hey, Chicago, Philadelphia. Yes, Reno, I see in the house. Canada. Hello, hello. How is it? It's probably cold in Canada. I have a few clients in Canada right now, and it's pretty cold. So let's get started. Right now, I'm going to share my screen, and hopefully I haven't done this for a while. Sharing screen. Oh, there it is. And if you guys have questions, feel free to put them in the chat, and then we can have some time after if you want to unmute and we can talk for a few. So let me move this so I can present. All right, here we go. All right, so this is your spring style guide. So we are going to revamp your wardrobe today. And it's really a lot simpler than you think. So how many of you feel pretty organized in your closet and love to play dress up? I'm trying to find the chat again. It kind of moved things around. Woo! Now I lost everything. There we go. All right, so let's just go on with this. This is your step-by-step guide to transform your wardrobe into the closet of your dreams. Now, I am a very firm believer that you can do it with what you already have in your closet. And so hopefully I'm going to show that to you today. So I always say confidence is your best accessory, because when you are wearing confidence, honestly, it doesn't matter what you have on your body. It is your posture, it is your eye contact, it is your smile. And I just love that. So I'm really all about styling from the inside, making you fall in love with yourself, having you feel really good about who you are, and then teach you how to dress it from the outside in. And I've been doing this a while. I'll share a little bit more about that. So listen, I want to share a mission with you. So we have a couple different things. So I am a wardrobe consultant. I own the social club in Reno. I love connecting women. I love being part of community. I love celebrating our uniqueness and how fabulous we all are. I also love celebrating how similar we all are, and what we want is really the same. So it is the Social Club Live, and our mission is to empower women by facilitating connections with other women globally through fashion, food, fitness, faith, and fun, to cultivate a sense of connection and confidence in every aspect of your life. Doesn't that sound fabulous? To feel good in all of those places. So I am a 25-year, I've been a wardrobe stylist. I have worked with everyone, all kinds of people from all over the world. I work with people now. I mentioned earlier, I have a few clients in Canada right now that they're freezing where they are. So I'm not sure if it's like that everywhere, but I love just helping everyone feel self-confident. So again, I really don't care what anybody wears. It's really about how you feel in it. I am the founder of the Social Club Live. This is something you're going to hear a lot more about coming up. It's part of our partnership with Girls Night Live. And so again, stay tuned, because you won't want to miss a thing that we have going on. And then I also own Jazzercise. How many of you have done Jazzercise before? I know I have an instructor on here, so I know that she's done it before. But how many of you have done jazzercise before? Or how many of you think that you might get to take a jazzercise class soon? Because I have that in store for you. All right, so here's the skills that we're going to talk about today. We only have limited time. So I'm going to go through these pretty quickly, but you can look forward to some workshops coming up that will break some of these down for you even more. But today we're going to talk about closet and wardrobe organizational skills, how to cultivate a capsule collection, and how to dress for your body type. All right. Here's some shocking numbers for you. You've probably heard them before. In the average house, there's 4 closets. 45% of those do not move out clothing seasonally, and only 20% is typically worn. And actually, that's pushing it. It's actually a little bit less than that, while the rest is taking up 80% space. How many of you, I'm trying to open the chat here, how many of you can relate to that, right? Do you have closets that are just like brimming with things and so many items that it becomes overwhelming? So I am a firm believer that when you have your closet cleaned out and you know what you're looking for, it makes it so much easier on you mentally. Okay. And I'll tell you a little story. And the first time that I actually did a closet clean out where I really thought, you know what, there's really a lot to this. Back in the day, do you guys remember when we wore the super blingy jeans and they were like $300? Like, I don't even like jeans, you guys. I don't even barely wear pants. Well, I do wear pants, but I'm more of a dress girl unless I'm wearing workout stuff. But I was looking in my closet, and at that point I had a huge boutique and I would MC all these fashion shows, and I had like 30 pairs of bling jeans that I did not wear. But think jeans, right? It takes up like almost a whole rack in my closet. And I remember one day thinking, I'm just going to try it all on. Do you know how many pairs of those 30 some odd jeans fit me? One. So I had 29 pairs of jeans that were making me feel awful about myself every time I walked in my closet, and I didn't even realize it. Okay. So it really is something that you don't even realize when you walk in your closet, the mental game with it. And so I'm here to help you with the mental and with the style side. So here we go. First step, you want to assess your current wardrobe. Now, this is really, really important. Now, I'm just doing this right now. I've never done it this late when there's a season change, but it's been cold. We've still had snow here in Reno. Today, I think it's like 71 degrees outside, so you better believe I'm going to go enjoy it when this is over. But you know, it's hard when the season changes and when the weather has not kept up with it. So here are the things that you can start working on. And if it's cold where you are, you can do this in stages. So first, evaluate your current wardrobe. Try everything on. Now, you have to set aside time for this, and you could do it a couple of different ways. I kind of like to plan a day and just have it done in a day. I like to pour some mimosas and just get in there and have fun with it. Now, a couple tips if you do it that way. Make sure you do your hair. Make sure you put on a little makeup, and make sure that you have good undergarments on, because if you already don't like the way you look, nothing is going to make you feel good when you put it on. So let it be kind of a celebration in your own closet, and then try everything on. Now, if that sounds like too much for you in one sitting, do it in groupings. Okay. So I just had a client, actually, she was in Canada, and she's like, I just want jeans that I just absolutely can go to. And she had so many jeans. And I'm like, well, when's the last time you tried them all on? So she started with that, but here's what we did. Because she had so many, we did it in groupings where I said, okay, all of your skinny jeans need to be tried on back to back, right? So you can compare those. Any that are like a flare or a cropped, try those on all together. And that's the easiest way. Instead of getting overwhelmed that there's so many, you're comparing style to style right there. So if it's too much to do it all, you can certainly break it down. It could be all jackets one day, or all tops, or all your dresses, or whatever it is. Remove things that do not fit you. Now, this I always find funny, and I'll tell you, I do the same thing. Have you ever had something where the hem just isn't right? And I don't know why we hang on to it, because we think someday the hem's just going to magically fix itself. Guess what? It never does. It takes up space in your closet. And here's the thing, if you really love that piece, then take it to somebody and see if there's something that can be done to salvage that. But if it can't, it's not going to change. All right. Now, if you're thinking, hey, I just need to lose 5 pounds and I can get into it, or that, listen, you can keep those things, but I am a firm believer in only keeping things in that can stay, that you can wear right now. Okay. It's really important again on that mental side, and to help you. And you don't have to get rid of those things, but you should be moving them out, depending on the space that you have. And I can always answer questions for tips on that. Anything that's worn out, t-shirts, right? How many of you have your favorite t-shirt? I always joke, if you guys saw my pajamas, they're the worst because they're the most worn out clothes because it feels good, right? And that's fine when you're at home and when you're doing, when you are wearing those on your own, but how does it make you feel, right? So if you have a favorite t-shirt, but it's pilling, which is the little balls that get on it, or a sweater, that's really not going to change. So you need to get those things out and open it up so that you can replace those things. And then when you have a list going of things that you need, it makes you a much better shopper, a much more savvy shopper. So get them out. Again, remove anything that you cannot wear right now. All right. Now, even though it's cold in places, there are certain things like it's spring. So even if it started snowing, I'm not going to put on wool right now. Okay. So that's something that we'll leave. I'll still keep the chunky sweaters and some of the things that I can layer on, but I'm not going to put on a turtleneck. I'm not going to put on wool, things like that. So get those all out of your closet. And once you have everything out, clean your closet. When's the last time you've actually cleaned your closet? And I'm telling you, like wiping down your rods, wiping down your hangers, wiping down everything in there, vacuuming the corners. Anybody? Has anybody done that in a while? I'll tell you, good job. Good job, Patrick. I like this. Cleaning out your closet, it is probably women. How many of you would love to have me walk into your closet? Some women have a panic attack and they're like, I can't believe you're going to come in here and you're going to see this. It's a very personal space, right? So imagine if I walk in and all of a sudden realize there's dust bunnies that have been in there for the last 5 years. And you're going to panic. Trust me. I've seen women do it a lot. So cleaning that out is really good though, because it also preserves your clothes. If you've ever had like a jacket or something or a shirt sleeves and you're like, oh, that's dust on them, and you try to get it off, it's completely ruined now. You can't get it off. So you need to go into your closet, clean it, shake everything out a little bit, and just kind of open up the air in there. Add boutique touches. I love this. I love having uniform hangers. I love the felt hangers because they take up the least amount of space and they're very gentle on your clothes. But I love, if you like a pretty color, a soft color, you want a cute little chandelier, you want to put a pretty rug in there. If you have, I call it a skinny mirror, a favorite mirror that you just think, ooh, I look so good in this, put it in your closet so that you have that right there for you and make it look cute so that it becomes a place that you want to be in. I am in fashion, so I love walking into mine. Well, I don't walk into mine anymore because it's a long slider, but when you open it up, I have different baskets and I have things, so it does look pretty if somebody was to look in there. And then when you return items to your closet, I love to do it by color coding. Now, you don't have to do this. It totally is up to you what that'll look like, but it really, really works mentally and for you to know what you have, because 99.9% of the time I'll be with someone in their closet and we'll be to the black section, which is normally the biggest in most people's closet. And we'll be pulling things out and they'll be like, I don't even know where that came from. I didn't even know that was in there. Oh my gosh, I've been looking for that. I always loved that, right? If you don't know what's there, if you put it all back in by color, it is very, very helpful for you to be able to find things. And we will have a workshop coming up that will show you exactly how to do that. So let me see here. All right, let's build a capsule collection. I'm actually going to quit sharing my screen for just a minute, and then we'll come back into this because I have things behind me that I'm going to actually show you. But just real quick, here's what we're going to do. Take inventory of your color palette. Choose 2 tops, 2 bottoms, 2 toppers, 2 dresses. I'm going to show you. Identify items for the 2-piece rule, add statement pieces, and then start creating outfits. So I'm going to stop sharing real quick here. And if you guys have questions, let me know. So I am actually inside the social club. I have a little boutique and it was so hot in there. The air conditioning wasn't working. So I know this stuff is kind of far for me. I'm going to talk loud, but I wanted you to be able to see everything. All right. So what I did, and I'll roll this over so you can see for just a second, is like I said, when I'm pulling a collection for somebody. So look at this. I could go away for a month just with these items. I can probably show you 30 outfits really, really quick. I'm watching the time. We're doing good. I'm going to get through this fast. So we'll get it. All right. So I picked 2 dresses. Now, first you'll notice there's not a ton of color here. I did this on purpose because we're working on basics, right? Once you kind of get some of this stuff down, then you can have fun with different patterns and different colors. But what I do is I look at every single thing that I bring into the store and every single thing that I share with women is how many different ways can I show her how to wear things. So these look very similar. They are strapless dresses, but I'm going to show you how to do other things with them. So I have 2 dresses. I have 2 tops. Now, this can be worn as a dress if you like to wear things short, but I'm going to show it to you as a top. Now, even an item like this, look at how cute that neckline is. But look, when I turn it around, it can be a V-neck too. So I'm often looking for clothes that I can show different things to wear. Just a basic tee. I did also grab this, if you don't like a tank kind of thing, we can play around with that. And yes, this can be worn as a dress too, but showing you some options. For bottoms, I did just a neutral khaki, right? So this is a great cropped. It's one that you can wear with tennis shoes. You can dress up with high heels. You can wear booties with it. It works with everything. And then stripes are huge this season. This is a jumpsuit that I'll show you a couple different things to wear. And then I have a little tuxedo jacket, which I love because you can wear a t-shirt underneath this and kind of elevate an outfit, even if you're just in t-shirt and jeans. And then have this fun 3/4 sleeve sweater. All right. Then some other pieces I have here. I do have a kimono scarf that I'm going to show you a few things. I told you about the 2-piece roll. Over here. When you have 2 pieces that match really well, it ties your whole wardrobe together. Now, this is completely the key. Like, if there's anything I could have you guys really get by the time we're out of this, it's 2 pieces. Because a lot of times in our closet, we'll be like, I have nothing to wear. I have nothing. And I'll walk in and go, oh my gosh, I can see 1,000 outfits just based on what I see. And then I'll get to the point where I'm trying to find those 2 pieces that tie things together. And guess what? I can't find them. So it may be that you have brown belts and then your shoes are kind of a cognac color and they don't match up together. So when you think, I love to wear these shoes, what things do I have that match these shoes so that you always know you can put these 2 pieces together? Now, this could be red shoes and red lipstick. This could be these 2 pieces. But the other thing that I always notice is people, it's the hardware. So your shoes might have gold buckles, but all of your belts have silver and those don't work together. So it's those little things that really do make it easier to pair everything together. Now, this is a super fun belt that is chocolate brown on one side, black on the other, right? And it has that stitching. So it definitely has more of a spring vibe to it. And I just have some jewelry over here that I'm going to show you a few things. Okay. So real quick, I'm just going to run through this, still paying attention to time. So what I do is once I've pulled these, so you can do this in your own closet, is you just go through and go, what can I do with each piece? Okay, I'm going to step back just a little bit. So what can I do? I thought it was going to go over. What can I do with each piece? So this is kind of a midi length. It's pretty easy to tell. It has these little beads on it, right? So I could certainly wear it this way. Very easy to wear it with this, right? A nice light breezy if you like to be covered up. I can wear it with this type of sweater. Okay, but now I have to do something. This works, but they're almost seasonally different. So if it feels like it's not working, hey, this can be tucked right in and this could be a strapless, right? And then you can take this and put it around your neck as a scarf, okay? So now you have a different look, and this is really great. Like I said, if you're cold somewhere right now, that you can do this so that you can use your seasonal things. How we doing? It's weird when I can't hear you guys. How are we doing? Now, black, I could do black with this, but let me show you something with this. This can also be worn as a skirt, okay? So for something like this, I would probably go this direction. Tuck this in. I'm going to tuck these beads in so that you don't see that at all. And now I'm going to have this fun look here that gives me a completely different look, right? So super fun to be able to take from day to night. This is a lot of times what I do when I travel. I always wear the same outfit, many, many different ways. So Do you guys want to know what the biggest trend, one of the biggest trends are? And I'm not sure. I don't know. Some people can pull it off. When you can pull it off, you can pull it off, but actually wearing pants underneath a dress. It is a big trend right now. So this is something that you could do. Again, you have to be careful with it. Now you could tie this up so it comes up a little bit higher and you get that asymmetrical look. As soon as you have a cropped on and you have something tighter to the ankle, something that kind of shows off the ankle. I like to see a little bit of skin at the ankle. You can balance this, but obviously this would be for somebody who really is confident in that stage. How many of you would feel confident like that? Total 90s, yes. But we can handle it sometimes, right? So this would be a little bit hard to work with it, and that's okay. This one, I could totally wear this over the top and tie this up or belt this. So I shared this belt with you. So now I could wear this as a skirt. I can put this here. Don't look at my double chin, ladies, okay? And put a belt on it and a totally cute outfit, right? That gives me all the coverage that I need. And I could wear it up high or up low, depending on how short you wanted that skirt. And then probably couldn't do anything with that one. So look at that. How many outfits did we just come up with? Just this, right? So just simply, it could be worn any of the ways. So then I just do that with everything. This is going to be the same kind of thing that I can go, oh, how many different ways can I wear this? This particular one is fun because that looks very summery, but look, when you tie it in the back, now you have more of a smooth canvas that you could put a jacket over the top and put on a necklace, give it a completely different look. And then what's super fun is you can even crisscross this and wear this as a halter, right? So depending on what you want showing and how you want that to look, just play in your closet. Just look at something that you love to wear and think, is there a different way that I can wear it? Because a lot of times there are. So again, I could go back to back with each of these. So you see, if this was tight in front, they're two completely different looks. But as soon as I pull this back and even grab a little bag like this and put a cuff with it, I've totally changed up this look, right? So let me tell you about this purse real quick because I'm obsessed with it. It is the cutest thing. Super cute little clutch. Has this little handle. It also comes with, I'll show you this way, with a longer one. So now I can take this off. I can wear this as a necklace. I can take this off. I can wear this as a necklace. I can even wear this as a belt. Right? Kind of a loose. So you would just like do it here and here. And how cute, right? So one purse, and now you have two necklaces, a belt, a clutch, and 3 different ways to use the purse because you can do a crossbody or you can do it on your wrist. How fun is that? All right. And since we're on jewelry, hey, cuffs are super powerful and really, really popular right now. I love just simple, but it makes a huge statement as soon as you put something like this on, even if you just had jeans and a t-shirt on, you throw on a cuff and it totally elevates the outfit because that's kind of what I really like to do, using the basics, having the things and learning to elevate that. Oh yeah, you can get it for me. I think she dropped in my website, ishainspired.com, and there is shopping there and fun stuff. So basically you just go through and do this over and over, right? So this works with this. I could wear the tuxedo jacket with it. I could put this over the top, right? And have some great texture. So again, even just to show you, look, as soon as I put a cuff with it, it completely elevates it, doesn't it? It makes it go from kind of boring to like, here you go, super, super easy. All right. And then any of these tops can go with it. And it's not going to look good with what I have on, but these, so don't wear these together. That's my point. Actually, I don't know, maybe I could. A kimono like this is such a great piece because you can tie it in front. Okay. You can crisscross and tie it in the back right there. So you have it more like a top. Now look how cute. Now I can take it back to these, right? And have it this way. I showed you as a scarf earlier. And then you also can wear it backwards and make a shirt out of it. So that's just simply putting it here, tying in the back, And then you would gather some of this and kind of do a little front tuck, and you could do an off the shoulder, and it just kind of has this easy throw on look. So when you are looking at patterns, okay, how are we doing on time? Look, I could just go and go. Okay, let me get it out. Let me get it out. Last point I want to make, because I could just go on and on with these, and I do have videos that you guys can see. This doesn't look like it has tons of colors in it, but there is a lot. What I really love about this one is it has this black stripe, which makes it okay then to wear black with it instead of drowning out like a springy floral with black. When I put this color next to it, all of the rest pops out. When I put this color next to it, all the blue pops out. This, and I'm not sure how, what did I do with it? This is not even the same blue. Can you see the screen color? How all of a sudden the screen starts popping out? It's amazing when you find a piece like this, or if you have anything with a pattern in your closet to take a look at and just be like, okay, what happens if I change a color with this? Even like this that I have on, there's actually purple in this. There's yellow in this. There's pink in this. There's like a rust color. Anything that I put up next to this, if I put on purple earrings right now, I don't have any, but if I did, if I put on purple earrings, the purple would completely pop out of this. Now I want to show you one more trick, and then I'm going to show you the rest of the slides. I have this kind of maxi dress on. I told you I don't. I like to go from day to night and just bring accessories, because this and a pair of heels and that gold bag is a lot easier in a suitcase to be able to use over and over versus taking a whole new outfit, right? But here's a tip. You can use this with all of your dresses. Take your pockets out and just tie in front. So this works really well on anything that's stretchy. This one is not, but it still works because it's wide. But look at the difference it makes in the shape of this dress, right? So depending on what you want to do, now this could go totally like it looked daytime before and now more nighttime, and I grab that clutch and put this on and I'm good to go. What do you think of that? Isn't that exciting? Are you like, oh, I have something in my closet that I know I could do that with? This guy here, I put this on earlier. This has pockets. And it was so cute when I tied them. It's super stretchy. When I tied them, then it became like this tunic top, super cute. All right. So fun. I could do this all day. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen really quick. We're almost done. And here we go. All right. So we built a capsule collection. And now flattering your figure. Now, what I just showed you, even with tying this up, some of us like to have more room and not show off the middle. Some of us like to disguise. I don't really like to show off my middle, but this I'm not, because I've created points for it to look at, and there's gathering there. So it makes it so much easier. When you know your problem areas, it's really easy to find things that will flatter you and work with you. And again, we'll have more of those coming up, but creating shapes with accessories, like I showed you, turning that into a belt, wearing belts low on the hip versus high on the hip. But my number one tip, asymmetrical is your best friend. So anytime you have anything that is kind of asymmetrical or has a point or something skinny to it, it's going to draw your eye to that place. So remember that. In conclusion, so you assessed your wardrobe, built a capsule collection, found things that are flattering your figure, and then just try a new trend. This is really a fun time once you have all of this, you've gone through all of this. That's when it's fun to go, okay, I have all this and I want to add hot pink. Maybe that's the color you want to add, or actually the big color right now is black cherry, which is super fun. So here we go. Thank you, ladies. Visit ishainspired.com. You can use the code today for 15% off. It's WW. Just put it in at checkout. Make sure that you are following Girls Night Live on Facebook and Instagram, because we have some really exciting transformations coming up for you May 1st. If you have recently, if you're on the email list and you responded to the survey, you'll continue to see that survey come through. Take a minute to let us know what you want, because we are really ramping things up for you. And we're going to make this amazing community that Girls Night Live has already created. And we are going to just perfect it. So yay. So you guys can link up with me at at ishainspired.com. You also can reach out to me through Girls Night Live. And again, you'll see me popping in here a lot more. And then you'll just see me all the time in here. So we have lots of fun planned for you. If you guys have any questions, you can definitely reach out to me. If you have any real quick, we can maybe take a couple. And if not, hopefully you're just inspired and you're ready to go play dress up. So
Thank you, Isha. I don't know if you saw in the comments earlier, I know that you were on your shared screen, but Jennifer had said that she loved loved the pants. Gigi loved the pants. Total 90s feel on the one outfit. And then Patrice said she switches out her closet twice a year. She has 4 distinct seasons.
And I think that's really good to do. I do it twice a year as well. And you can introduce things, and gone are the days where you don't have to retire everything. There are a few things, but like I love wearing a summer dress with tights and boots and a sweater in the winter. Like if you still love it, you can still find other ways to use it. And a lot of times it's about balancing the proportions. So even like something that I have on, as I make it shorter and do different things with it, I can wear other things with it. I'm plus size. How can I dress? Yay, thanks, Gigi. So same kind of thing. It's really, body type is just very much about creating illusions. So the more points that you have that are small, that is really where you kind of create those lines. Okay. So for instance, a lot of times if we want to cover up, so I'm just going to put this on. So if I had this here, right? That just, it's like too much. It's way, way too much. So this is, even if it's not a dress like this, but because I have something here, look at how different that makes it look, because I'm creating the illusion. So even though I have full coverage in my midsection, I've created the illusion. And the same thing could be done with a belt, because so many women say, oh, I don't wear a belt because I don't have a waist, or my waist is too big or whatever. It's very strategic with what you can do with it. So here's what's fun is I can wear it up, but you see how it automatically makes the outfit more balanced, or down on your hips, right? So that becomes the focal point. Wherever I put that point, that is what you're going to look at. So it's all about just learning what is it that I want to do. And then anytime you can do anything off to the side. Have you guys seen the little trick where you can use a bangle and a rubber band? I'll make a little video and I'll post it on Girls Night Live so that you guys can see. But it's super fun because then you just stick it underneath your dress and totally change the look of the outfit, and you haven't even had to add anything. So hopefully that answers your question for now, but I love that. I love that question. Clothing swaps. Yes. Yes. And that's a great way to do it. And sustainability. Yes. Let me just show you one word. See, I could just keep going. And I know Andrea has to go. All right. I just flipped this. Did you see what I just did? Did you see what I just did? I just totally changed this thing just by putting it on the opposite way. So this is another way that you can balance outfits and kind of have that raw kind of edge. Now, this is something, again, that I probably want to have a little something, but it elevates it a little bit too and makes it look a little less bulky. So really, style, you guys, is all about just having fun and playing with things. And just like when you were a girl, because if you love to play dress up the way I did, it's all about just feeling confident and feeling good. So biggest tip, besides the 2-piece rule, don't wear things that don't make you feel good. Don't wear things that don't make you feel good. If it doesn't make you feel good, quit putting it on. It's time to replace that and love on yourself and make sure that you feel good every day. So you guys, I'm so excited. Andrea, I'm so excited. We have so much to share with you. So make sure that you are registering for events, and let us know your questions. Make sure you look at those surveys too, because even some of these questions, these are like workshops that we can do, that we can come on here and even do mini workshops with you. So super fun. So ladies, thank you so much for being here today. Andrea, thank you.
Thank you so much, Isha. As always, it's so much fun to have you. And I will, everyone keep an eye out in your inbox tomorrow when we send out the thank you. I'll include the survey that Isha is referring to as well. So then that way you can give us any feedback that you would like. And we're getting lots of
and if you want to tag Girls Night Live with anything, if you try something, you're like, ooh, this worked, and you want to post it or send us a message there and you don't mind us sharing it. It's super fun when we all get together and create community. And that's what we want to do, is make it even more so and more approachable and more fun for all of us. So I can't wait to see you ladies again. You're going to see me lots. We're going to have so much fun. So have fun in your closets, and I will look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you, everybody. Have a
Bye,
great rest of
guys.
the day. Enjoy. Thank you.